Hannah is with us in Tennessee. Hey, Hannah, welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hey, Dave. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
I am wanting to start school again, and my husband and I are in baby step 2. We did SPU back in February, and I was just wanting some advice on whether I should start in January or if I should push that off and wait until we're a little bit more financially stable as we're digging out of this hole.
So what's your household income?
Right now, it's between 92 and 95,000.
Okay. What are you going to study?
Sports, exercise, and movement science. I want to become a physical therapist.
You starting from scratch?
No, I have 2.5 years in. It'll take about 2 more years for me to finish.
Okay. What will that cost?
It'll cost me $24,000 to finish, but I know that I qualify for grants and whatever else remaining we plan to pay out of pocket, and hopefully I can qualify for some scholarships after listening to the debt-free degree.
Good. So what grants have you got that you know you've got? How much?
Well, I don't know the amount yet. I just filled out my FAFSA, but I know from the past I was able to get the Pell Grant, and that was about $4,000 a semester.
Why would you get the Pell Grant when you make $90,000 a year?
Well, this is my first time going back to school after or making that much money, so I'm waiting still my FAFSA to see how much I qualify for.
Oh, you don't qualify for a Pell Grant making $90K. It's for poor people.
Okay.
Okay. So, okay, $24,000. Let's go with that. What do you make now?
My husband makes $80,000.
What do you make now?
I personally make $12,000 to $15,000 as a freelancer. I stay home with our 2 toddlers.
Okay. And so you're going to work full-time as a PT?
I'm hoping to, yes.
Okay.
After I graduate.
You'll put your kids in daycare?
Yes, they'll be in elementary school by that time, yes.
Okay. All right. And what does a PT get paid?
I know starting out they can make around $60,000, but that really depends on where you get a job.
How much debt do y'all have, not counting your house?
We have $102,000 in debt right now.
On what?
$64,000 in student loans, $24,000 in cars, and $29,000 in credit cards.
What's your projection on that being clear, making 90?
We're hoping to be finished within the next 24 months.
Okay. Then doing the school delays that by a year.
Well, we just assumed that we'd be paying more for childcare, and also if there's any money that we're having to pay out of pocket for school, because we want to avoid taking out more student loans, so that could take out of what we would pay towards debt.
Yeah. So $24,000 added to the top of the debt of $102 that you've already got, making $90. If you can do $90 in 2 years, it's going to take you 3 years. I mean, if you can do $102 in 2 years, it's going to take you 3 years to get everything done if you do the school.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
So I should start school in January instead of delaying it?
If you cash flow it.
Okay.
No loans.
Okay.
And then you stay on your budget and you don't use school as an excuse to lay off your baby step 2. You still got to lean into baby step 2 and you got to knock that debt out.
Okay.
3 years from today, you should graduate debt-free and be debt-free other than your house.
Okay.
That's the math we just did.
Yes.
And your family's got to all be on board with that. Your husband, you got to be, because this is going to require, you're really not going to get anything else done in the next 3 years. You're going to have zero life. You're going to go to school and pay debt.
Right.
That's it.
Okay.
No vacations. You're certainly not going to see the inside of a restaurant. I mean, there's no wiggle room in this. If you're willing to do all of that, the return on investment here, $24,000 in, $60,000 out, makes sense.
Okay.
Meaning you spend $24,000 to go make $60,000 and you're paying cash, that makes sense, and I would do it. But you just, what you're saying is you're putting you're choking the hose on your budget flow, right?
Yes.
And we're just admitting that, and we're looking at the actual arithmetic on that and saying it's basically an extra year. So
Okay.
the irony is that you'll finish school and debt at about the same time.
Okay. Perfect.
Go do it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate the call.